All right, we've talked about this event for a couple weeks now. It is the 5th annual Woodway Wine and Food Fest, all taking place at that beautiful arboretum they have there in Woodway. And of course, we've got wine, we've got food, and we've got music. The headliner, we've been talking about him for a while too, Paul Childers. He now joins us live via Skype somewhere in North America. Paul, where are you today?
I'm in Fort Lauderdale, man. How's it going?
I'm doing well. Let's talk about a little bit about your music. We played some of the videos here on the show, and I said this, and I got a side note here in a second. I said that you're one of the greatest guitar players I have ever seen live in person, and I know I cannot be the only one that's ever told you that. But let's talk about your music. I'm serious now.
Thank you, man. Well, I mean, it's for me, when I was a kid in my bedroom, it was all about the guitar, and as I've gotten older and wanted to kind of tell my story and wanted to, whatever that story is, but, you know, become a lyricist and become a singer, you know, that all kind of ties in when you want to have something to say. And so the guitar has joined, you know, it's joined a force with the vocals and with the Motown rhythm section that I like to travel with, and it's got R&B, soul music, jazz, blues, pop. I mean, it's a melange of everything that I've ever loved.
Well, I've always said if John Mayer, Prince, and Stevie Ray Vaughan had a child, it is Paul Childers. Now, you're coming down here on April 3rd to play the Woodway Wine and Food Festival. You love playing these festivals around the country. I mean, you're in Fort Lauderdale today.
I do.
What is some
of my favorite things?
What's some of the reaction when you start playing and your band gets together? What's the feedback that you get from fans?
Well, I mean, I think a lot of people, you know, we wear suits sometimes, and we have this kind of gentlemanly demeanor, and then as soon as from the first downbeat, it's pretty intense. I mean, we really like to bring up the heat, and I don't know, I just a proper throwdown is never lost on me. So any opportunity we get, we like to make sure everybody has a really wild and exciting time.
Now, you play a lot of guitars that are known to be associated with famous people. If I hope I phrased that correctly.
Yeah, there's
what
a museum
guitar?
in Chattanooga.
There you go. What's the most unique guitar that you've played?
Well, I mean, I played B.B. King's Lucille, like the original Lucille, which was probably one of the greatest honors of my life. And then Chuck Berry's 355 that he recorded Johnny B. Good on. You know, we got to play entire shows on these guitars and kind of honor the players, and it's fun to get inside their heads and their hearts, because you know everyone's different, every style's different. So I take months of rehearsing and kind of figuring out how they approach certain licks, you know, because every player is different.
Yeah. All right. Well, we can't wait for you to come to the whole Waco area, Central Texas. Really haven't been exposed to a Paul Childers on stage. Let me tell you, people, when he walks on there, I will promise you, ladies will drop their wine on the spot and go, "Who is that? Who is playing right now?" So just prepare yourself for that. Hey, I will say this. We had Shemaine Nugent on the show last week, and I made a comment about how great you were as far as guitar players. You said, "Wait a minute. You left one guy out. What about my husband, Ted Nugent?" So I want to get your thoughts on the rocker Ted Nugent as far as guitar players go.
I think he's great. Again, like I say, if you can create an identity on an instrument that a lot of people in the world play, you're onto something, you know? So I think it's all about creating your own identity, and he's got one.
There you go. Paul Childers, we appreciate it. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, man. My pleasure.